Hello everybody, my name is Florie Freshman and I'm a non-attorney advocate of human rights, animal and pollinator rights, and the rights of nature. I'm questioning now the validity and the safety of the wireless utility metering systems that have taken over pretty much all over the world in some form. So you have let's say this is the electric meter. You have microwave irradiation sending through the air invisible data that can be hacked, and they have hazard warnings on them, and the buildings that were built were not built for these hazards. So you have certain signs like on the new Focus meter that has a 10-station radio including a two-way, so it receives microphone information, it hears what you're saying, and it also can tase you with 1, 2, or 3 different frequencies targeting different organs at the same time. So this high technology is being used to harm people, and that comes from Operation Paperclip, I believe, when in about 1945 the U.S. brought over 1,500 Nazi rocket scientists and 3,700 of their family members, and cleared their resumes and set them to work, I think, on high technology to depopulate and hurt people. Here we have a smart meter flyer from StopSmartMeters.org in California. It shows the melted meter from the fires, and insurance companies are one by one not insuring smart meter fires. It's very, very dangerous fire risk. You're changing alternating current at 60 hertz through the wiring in your home, let's say, into direct current through the meter without any surge protectors protecting your electrical box. So there's about 2 fires a day in Arizona is what I'm estimating, if not more. Okay, this Massachusetts bill is actually putting the new technology in as a proposed law, because there are no laws. I was in real estate for 10 years and I quit 2 years ago, and I found that it was extremely dangerous to have microwave irradiation running through the wiring in people's houses, ricocheting and vibrating off of anything metal, including your gas pipeline. And your water line is also going to be having an electrical wireless meter installed on them against your will, permission, or knowledge. So this Massachusetts bill, I'll just read it straight, and I can email it to you if you wish. And this is my email. If you want this to be emailed to you, you're allowed to even input if you're from another state. There's a template I got emailed today from somebody who's also electro-hypersensitive like me, which is a direct result of being electrocuted. So I had that smart meter on my house against my will, permission, instructions, or knowledge from January of 2010 to June of 2014, where people like me kept shoving flyers and videos to me, and I finally looked up and realized I had that on my house. And I had been paralyzed in my metal box spring, metal intercom mattress bed for 4.5 years, and I lost about $8,000 worth of work, not being able to get out of bed to answer the phone. So I have the safe meter back at an extortion rate of $20 a month plus tax, which I feel is extortion. I'm opting out not to be electrocuted in my own house. It's bad enough that my neighbors all have smart meters and are illegally tasing across my property rights. Okay, the Massachusetts bill as an act relative to utility, smart meters, and ratepayers' rights, be it enacted by the Senate and House of Representatives and General Court assembled, and by the authority of the same as follows, and this is dated June 10th, 2017. Chapter 164 of the General Laws is hereby amended by inserting after Section 116B the following section, Section 116C, smart/wireless utility meter information. As used in this section, the following terms shall have the following meanings. quote, electromechanical analog meter, unquote, means a purely electric and mechanical device using no electronic components, no switch mode power supply, no transmitter, no antenna, and no radio frequency emissions. 2, utility company shall mean an electric, gas, or water company, or town or city-owned utility or other utility provider. 3, wireless meter shall mean any transmitting meter device with electronic components and or any electric or battery operated meter that is capable of measuring, recording, and sending data by means of a wireless signal from a utility consumer or member to a utility company, municipality, or cooperative association in a manner utilizing one-way communication, two-way communication, or a combination of one-way and two-way communication either through the meter itself or through a device ancillary to the meter. Common names include but are not limited to AMR, ERT, Smart AMI, and Comprehensive Advanced Metering Plan, or CAMP. 4, equivalent technology shall mean utility infrastructure that communicates data using wireless frequencies but which may be undisclosed due to proprietary rights. B, the Department of Public Utilities shall direct utility companies to provide ratepayers the following. 1, a choice of the type of utility meters to be installed and operated on their places of residence, property, or business. Among the choices offered shall be the installation and ongoing operation of an electromechanical analog meter, and 2, the ability to retain and operate an electromechanical analog meter on an ongoing basis at no cost, and 3, the right to replacement of a wireless meter with a non-transmitting electromechanical meter at no cost. C, the utility companies shall be required to obtain the ratepayer's written consent, 1, before installing wireless meters or equivalent technology on the ratepayer's property, and 2, before altering the functionality of said meters. D, the utility company shall provide written notice to ratepayers within 90 days of the effective date of this act for the purpose of informing said ratepayers if wireless meters have been installed on their properties. Ratepayers shall have the right to request that the utility companies remove said wireless meters and install in their place electromechanical analog meters that emit no radio frequency electromagnetic radiation. There shall be no cost or other periodic usage charges to the ratepayer for such removal, replacement, installation, and use of a non-wireless utility meter. The utility company shall promptly comply with such removal and replacement installation request made by the ratepayer to said company. E, utility companies are 1, prohibited from shutting off service to a ratepayer based on the ratepayer's utility usage or on the ratepayer having electromechanical analog meters. 2, prohibited from imposing any disincentive on a ratepayer for not consenting to the installation or use of wireless meters. 3, required to notify ratepayers in writing that the installation and use of wireless meters are not mandated by state or federal law and are not permitted without the ratepayer's consent. 4, prohibited from discriminating against ratepayers who may have medical conditions that are exacerbated by exposures to pulsed microwave radio frequencies. And 5, prohibited from installing equivalent technology such as direct wireless connection to devices in the home or business, on poles, or in any other manner near the home or business of an individual requesting a non-transmitting meter. F, the Department of Public Utilities shall establish terms and conditions to comply with the requirements of this section. And lastly, G, this section shall take effect upon its passage. So we have here a person who has information that I can also email you, CC Doucette, technology safety educator, Understanding EMF's Wireless Education, 508-881-3878 in Massachusetts. So you can call her, or I could just forward her email to you with templates where you could fill out on smart meter radiation and other wireless technologies that might be damaging, such as Wi-Fi in the schools, Wi-Fi in general, and switch to better technology like Ethernet or Li-Fi, scalar energy, solar energy. There's wind turbine energy that go this way instead of that way. I know because my friend invented one. And that's about it for now. I have other videos coming up. We have Joe Esposito's articles with my cartoons from Oklahoma, a former Marine. He served our country for 9 years. And Joe was a radar expert. And I look forward to seeing you then. Thank you so much.